Hey everybody! Long time no see, isn't it? Well, I've had so many people contact me about how I'm doing and I've been meaning to make a video, but you guys that make videos know how that is. Well, some people make videos every day. I just can't do it, but James is outside mowing the grass, so if you hear that noise, that's James. But well, where do I start? Well, I had my surgery on February 26th, and they took out my kidney, my ureter, and part of my bladder, and they said my kidney was really swollen, and I guess that's where the cancer had blocked the kidney and the ureter, and that's why it was like it was. Well, they found cancer in my bladder and in my ureter, but my kidney didn't have any cancer to it. But they told me that the cancer that was in my ureter and in my bladder was the same type of cancer. So I had that done, and I spent 2 days in the hospital. They wanted me to spend more days, but I tell you what, I wanted to come home so bad. So they let me come home, and really, if it hadn't been for James, I'd have never made it. I would have never made it. He did everything for me for about 6, maybe 8 weeks. I mean, I was a mess. I really was. And the main incision where they brought the kidney out, it ruptured. And it ruptured plumb down to my intestines. And when he saw it, he said, well, it hasn't went past the fascia of your intestines. So he said if it had, I'd had to go into surgery right then. But it hadn't. And he told me that it would have to heal from the inside out. And James says that the hole was probably bigger than a silver dollar. And it went all the way down to my intestines. And James changed my dressing twice a day for weeks and weeks. And now we're down to maybe once a day. And my the hole that I've got in my belly is about the size of a nickel now. So it's healing, and you know, I'm feeling lots better, and I have started treatments on my bladder. I have to have 6 of those, but who knows how many I'll have to have. The last Wednesday when I had my 4th treatment, I met a man there that had bladder cancer too, and he told me, his wife told me, that he'd had bladder cancer for 28 years. And she said he probably had over 50 of the kinds of treatment I'm having on my bladder. And I tell you what, it sure isn't fun. I don't know how he's went through it, but they put this medicine up in you, and you have to hold it in there for 2 hours. And what it does, the minute it goes in me, my bladder starts spasming. And it spasms the whole 2 hours I'm there. I have to think, oh, please, Lord, let me make it. Because it hurts, you know. It don't really hurt, but it's just when your bladder spasms like that, it goes from all over my body. But I'm supposed to just have 6 treatments, but so this coming Wednesday will be the 5th treatment. And then I'll have one after that. And then the lady told me that her husband had cancer, bladder cancer too. She said they'll let your bladder settle down and, you know, let it recover a little bit from these treatments. And then, you know, she said the doctor would have me in there and he would go up in me to see if the cancer was still there. Now, when he operated on me, he told me that he had good margins on all the cancer. And so, you know, I hope he did. I've been, you know, when I first found out that I had this cancer, which it was really in November, last November, after all those surgeries I'd had, and they finally come back and told me it was cancer, low grade. You know, I didn't worry about it. You know what I mean? I just put my faith in God, and I just said, well, whatever's going to be will be. But when I went to the main urologist who was going to do my surgery, he told me, he went up in there, and it was bigger than what he thought it was going to be, plus it was high-grade cancer. And after I found that out, I just really didn't want, I shut down. I didn't really want to talk to anybody. about this cancer. I didn't want to talk to my family about it. My sister was so upset. I mean, everybody was upset, but I just did not want to communicate with anybody about it. I just shut myself down, you know what I mean? I didn't want to talk on the phone with anybody about it, and you know, I guess I sort of went into a depression, but I still had faith in the Lord that I was going to be okay. But when it come back aggressive and high grade, that sort of, you know, made me a little bit depressed. But so anyway, I was supposed to have my surgery in January, and I can't remember what happened, the reason why I couldn't have it. But my doctor told me this is a very expensive cancer because I have to go back for treatments, and I'll all the time have to be checked to see if the cancer's back, and you know, and it's just something I'm gonna have to live with, and I just have faith in the Lord that whatever happens, happens, and I'm so much better about it, you know. But we don't talk about it a whole lot here, we really don't, and just something that James takes me over to Charleston every week, and that's when he's been so good to me. And my sister's helped a little bit, but you know, she's got her own life with her husband and stuff. But I tell you, I would have never made it without James. I would not have. I tell you, it's just amazing. But anyway, I'm doing real well, and I appreciate everyone's prayers and, you know, getting back to me and telling me they miss me, and you know, I miss everybody at YouTube too and on Facebook. It's sad that we all can't get together again, and you know, but I'll put this bulletin. I'm having to work on the church bulletin today. It's on my mind. I'll put this video up, and hopefully I won't be gone too long, and you know, I'll keep y'all updated, and you know, I really thank you all for your prayers. I really do. And I love all of you. So that's about it. If I can think of anything, I'll make another video later, but I don't want to keep you too long. So this is Melissa, reporting from up in the holler. I hope every one of you are doing well. Bye, everybody.